In this video, we will look at setup actions for AVEVA Data Hub for administrators. We will start by activating the service in AVEVA Connect and then setting up user access. Relevant learning resources will also be highlighted at the end of the video. To start this work, your AVEVA Data Hub service will be made available to your organization by AVEVA. You should have experience of AVEVA Connect and have administrator access in both AVEVA Connect and AVEVA Data Hub. Administrators in AVEVA Connect are automatically assigned admin access in AVEVA Data Hub when the service is activated. We suggest you view the setup processes at docs.aveva.com/category/adh-get-started to help with the range of potential activities for this service. Please also reach out to available technical support, customer success or other support resources and make use of their expertise. As an administrator, you can use AVEVA Connect to activate your new service. The steps are as follows. First, check your service is showing in the services catalog. Scroll down to locate your service. Check the subscribe tick is displayed, confirming activation. Next, you will create a folder in AVEVA Connect for your organization's services. You will add AVEVA Data Hub to this new folder for your organization's use. In AVEVA Connect, open Folder Management from the menu. Your company's root account is displayed here. A folder must be added to contain your active services. Select Add Folder. Give the folder a name that reflects your organization or group, as it will contain their services. The folder name will be the namespace in your Data Hub tenant, so choose appropriately. Next, select the region. This may be different from your AVEVA Data Hub service region. Be aware of the impact this may have on performance, and ensure it aligns with your IT and organizational requirements. Select Save to continue. Next, select a suitable folder image for your folder. Select your image. Select Save to finish. Your folder has now been created. Revisit Folder Management to see the update. Your new folder is displayed here. Return to the folder for the final step. Move the switch to On, and the service is activated in this folder. Other tasks must now be actioned to complete user access. Next, we will set up user access using AVEVA Connect and AVEVA Data Hub. When the AVEVA Data Hub service is activated, Data Hub Viewer role is created. This role enables users to view the services tile in AVEVA Connect. However, users need additional permissions to access AVEVA Data Hub. During activation, the Connect admin role is also given additional access in Data Hub. Connect admins are given the additional role of tenant administrator. This allows them to set up access within the AVEVA Data Hub service. Let's review an example of how this works. Start by creating groups in AVEVA Connect for Data Hub viewers, editors and administrators. You can add users into these groups in AVEVA Connect at the end of the setup process. You do not need to add roles to these groups. Let's look at how you add groups in AVEVA Connect. In AVEVA Connect, select User Management. Then select Groups. Select the Add Group button. Enter your user group name, as shown. Other fields are optional, and not required. Select Save, to finish. Your new group has been created. You can create any additional groups by repeating this process. After creating your Connect groups, let's look at the actions that are needed in Data Hub. You will select your new user groups within Data Hub and add tenant user access roles. Data Hub will link to your Connect groups to give access to your users. This will be demonstrated in the next section. To add user access to an existing Connect group, open Data Hub from AVEVA Connect. Select Security, and then Groups, from the menu. Select Add Group, from the top menu. Type the name of your existing AVEVA Connect group in the name field. Select your group. Select a role to provide access. In this example, Tenant Contributor is selected for editor access. Select Add to finish. Any users added to dhub_editors Connect group now has the Tenant Contributor role. Here is a table of some example Connect groups and Data Hub tenant roles to help you create your user access. You can create additional groups and assign roles, as required, to match your organization's needs. Finally, let's add a new user to an AVEVA Connect group to complete the access process. Open User Management and select Users. Let's add a Data Hub editor. Select Add User. Type their email address in the username field. Select your group from the list, such as dhub_editors. Save your new user. The group has been added to their user profile. If we check their roles, we can see that Data Hub Viewer has been automatically assigned. All new users are assigned this role when they are created, so they can potentially access the service. To view process guides, to help set up AVEVA Data Hub, visit docs.aveva.com/adh-get-started. For help with AVEVA Connect, navigate to the Getting Started guides at discover.aveva.com/connect/getting-started. You can also access the Connect User Management e-learning course by browsing the training catalog at aveva.com/training. This concludes the video for setup and user access in AVEVA Data Hub.